This happened in China, the biggest continent we have. His wife had lung cancer in 20... It's not a continent, it's a country.
He will say the craziest mispronunciation, just breeze past it.
We're straight white guys. We've never been told we can't do anything in our lives. Everything we've ever wanted to do has happened. I've never wanted to do something and I hit any sort of roadblock.
If I want China to be a continent, it will be a continent. It's Friday, November 21st, and we have an incredible episode for you this week. My boy Rusty stopped by. We talked all the news that's fit to podcast, including Bill Belichick attending an adult co-ed cheerleading event with his girlfriend Jordon Hudson, green flags and a man, Hitler's micropenis, and a man cryogenically freezing his wife and then ditching her for a new woman. You can't do that, boys. Then, guys, we have a new segment. Our new man in the field, Strider Wilson, went to Chili's and tried the new Wicked Margaritas to see what all the buzz was about. And then we wrapped it up with some Friday awards. It's an incredible episode. You're going to love it. Let's get to the episode. And guys, as always, we're presented by Cash App because we love Cash App. All right, guys, joining the pod this week for, I think it's the third time.
Come on, baby.
Maybe even the fourth.
Third time's the charm.
The one, the only, Rusty Featherstone. Give it up for Rusty.
Izzy, play a clap track.
Play that clap track in post.
Thank you for having me.
If you've never met Rusty before, Rusty is an incredible podcaster.
Thank you.
He's on the Friday Beers YouTube. Actually, my favorite videos is him and Willie just drinking around.
That's what we do, man.
Getting drunk, smooching a little bit.
Hard to explain to perhaps a girlfriend's parents when you meet them for the first time, but a fun job nonetheless.
Yeah, what do you say when you meet?
I say I work for Goldman Sachs.
Got it. I love it. Have you been seeing the Wicked press tour clips of Ariana Grande?
I've been hearing rumblings.
Okay, so there's a lot of clips of Ariana Grande and the other co-star named Cynthia Erivo. Just they're all on each other, fixing the necklace.
Wasn't this years ago?
It came out last year.
They're doing it again?
They're doing it again.
Okay. I remember them touching each other's hands and maybe
fixing
grab it. Yeah.
That's how I picture you and Rusty. You and Willie on the mug tour.
When we go on the mug tour, if I'm feeling anxious or something, Willie's gonna hold my hand.
Keep you settled.
We kiss a lot. So
you do kiss a lot.
Can I tell you a quick one?
100%.
We were out at a bar, and we have an ongoing thing where if we get a little too drunk, we maybe pack a little bit.
That's
and
okay.
And we ran into. We got out of the Uber, and this guy was like, "Oh my God, Rusty, I went to high school with your girlfriend's little brother."
Okay.
I was like, "Dude, come with us." So he comes into the bar. Everything's copacetic. And then Willie and I started kissing. And apparently he looked at Lucas and was like, what is going on right now? This guy's dating my buddy's sister.
But it's not a romantic kiss. It's it's modern masculinity.
It is definitely modern. I don't know if it's masculine. I think I would mostly describe it as off-putting to people around
Got it.
us.
And that's sort of why you do it.
If I told you why I did it, we would have to. There would be an HR violation. Yeah. I do it for probably a much different reason than Willie. I think Willie does it for fun.
Okay.
I do it because I'm pushing. I've been pushing feelings down for 24 years of my life, and they're starting to bubble to the surface.
We all have, and I mean, Willie's a good-looking guy.
He's a damn good. And it's happened recently. The kissing was not a problem before he got hot.
The thing is,
just putting that out there.
Yeah, that's actually such a good point.
Yeah,
it's kind of on Willie for getting
It's
hot.
on. If you don't want me to kiss you,
don't walk around here.
Don't get so damn hot.
Yeah, damn, bro.
Stop running so far.
Yeah, there was a really good quote from the Wicked tour where one of the Cynthia Erivo lost her voice, and so Ariana Grande was like, "I will not be doing interviews out of solidarity with her because she can't speak as well."
Solidarity for a pretty common illness, which is just loss of voice.
Right. And it sounds like you just don't want to do your job. Basically,
right.
You're like,
yeah, that would be like if you were out sick and I was like, I will not work until he's better.
It's like, no, I'm not asking you to do that. It's like, no, you don't have to ask. Rusty is doing the podcast in solidarity with me this week.
Right.
Right.
I will not podcast until someone else is podcasting. And I've always said that. If everyone can't, I won't podcast until everyone can.
I love that.
I want it in every
Zoran
school.
Mamdani vibes over here. As a straight white man, that's a brave take because we're going to get cut out of this industry if other people are allowed to do this.
Yeah.
But hey, cream of the crop rises to the top.
Come on, baby.
Speaking of the cream of the crop, our first story this week.
We kick it to Iowa.
Corn prices are through the roof this year.
What kind of stories do you guys talk about?
The vibe has changed the last 3 weeks.
Speaking of crops.
Speaking of cream of the crop, though, the first couple of college football, Belichick and his girlfriend Jordon Hudson have been in the news lately.
Okay.
Did you like that transition?
I loved it.
Did that work a little bit?
I thought it was smooth. I thought it was well said. And I'm excited to get into it.
Have you seen the clips that have been going around recently from this at all?
Maybe.
All right, so here's what happened. Belichick was spotted at an adult co-ed cheerleading event with Jordon Hudson, his, I think, 25-year-old girlfriend. So this is, keep in mind, in the middle of the worst season North Carolina's had in 20 years.
Yep.
This is now the 20th example of this. But here, zoom in a little bit on that, Izzy. That's him in the corner there.
Right.
Just watching his girlfriend participate in like...
Oh, she's competing.
She's competing in co-ed adult cheerleading.
I have a couple questions. First off, who's that for?
Her. Yeah, like,
No.
where is-
Who is the competition for?
I believe it is non-professional, recreational adult cheerleading.
Okay. Are we all have hobbies?
Yeah, I'm like...
Do you do...
This is why I would not want to be famous, right? Because if my wife came to my softball game, I would be thrilled.
Right. He's just supporting... I have a theory. Do you guys do theories on this pod?
No, we don't. We just fact-based only.
I think, you said worst season UNC's had in a while.
Yeah.
He's notoriously scouted kind of players like Julian Edelman, originally a quarterback. He turned him into a phenomenal wide receiver. Maybe he's like,
wow,
we got to reinvent the wheel here. Maybe we get like guys who are really good at like throwing other people in the air.
That's not bad.
Or like maybe he's inventing some new trick play where like to block a field goal, they launch like a girl up in the air and she does that.
I love the way your mind works because these guys definitely still have eligibility. Like they have not used their 4
I would
years
bet
of
my
college
life
football.
on it that guy has played 0 snaps of college.
My thinking here was, yes, he's supporting, but he's also kind of keeping an eye on her a little bit because these are some Adonises,
right,
in sparkling outfits. Look at an adult male cheerleader is like non-ironically a really strong man
and notorious for taking a little peek up, a little upskirt action, never hurt anybody.
Exactly,
and he's making sure all the women are wearing slacks. No more skirts.
Slack.
I want 0 opportunity for upskirt. I want pleated Brooks Brothers slacks.
And I think that's okay. I mean,
can I say upskirt?
I think you can say upskirt. I mean, it's fact. It's based on fact.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it is. Where does adult co-ed cheerleading rank for you in like adult rec league sports? Like if your girlfriend started to tell you like, hey, I might get back into cheerleading.
Right. Are we talking, am I ranking them based off of like coolness? How excited I would be if my partner was doing them?
I think how like excited you'd be to show up and watch.
Oh.
This would be up there.
High.
Yeah.
If you knew my girlfriend, I think you do know.
I've met her. Yes, I've met Flynn.
I don't know why I said that before. We've hung out.
If you know my girlfriend,
if you know my girlfriend, she's no.
You know you're my girlfriend when
that would be girlfriends be like. I think that that would be the funniest thing that she could possibly do because she's
like starting from scratch.
I would be like, I would be unbelievably supportive of it. I would be there, in the back, doing a little bit of scouting of my own. And
I think it's more interesting to watch than like a marathon or an Ironman. I'm like, yes, supporting you, that's great, but like this is cool. They're doing tricks.
I would say to answer the initial question, which is where does it rank? I would say somewhere between like beer league soccer and like mountaineering.
Mountaineering. It'd be hard to watch mountaineering.
This is just like it's right in front of me.
Yeah.
Like a marathon, it's like I gotta take the subway and try and meet her like 6 times.
1,000%.
This is like I just show up. There are probably beers there.
Yeah.
Hang out. Probably
there's
other
like beer league adult cheerleading and then like competitive adult cheerleading.
No, I'm saying like for the spectators. Like I think like
sure.
there's like me and the other bags can be
the bags,
boyfriends and girlfriends,
boyfriends and guy friends,
boyfriends and guy friends. Yeah, the guys. Let me tell you, the guys who are holding them probably have guy friends, if you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, no, I think that'd be a blast.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool. I when I was like 23, 24, I played rugby in college, and then I played rugby in a men's league.
Right.
Those were some intense men. Like there were 40-year-old men playing full-on rugby.
Right.
That salt of the earth type of thing. That might be the most intense level of adult league that I'm comfortable with.
Yeah.
If you're spending like, it was a lot of time. I was like going to practice
Money,
twice a week.
Yeah, it's like you have a coach.
Yeah, literally I had a coach.
If you're a man and you have a job where you have a boss, and then you have after work you spend time where you are on a team that has a coach, carve out some time for yourself where you're not being told what to do by another man. That would be my theory.
I think that's
I'm just happy that these people have a space to continue to work on their craft, because it's like one of the only sports where once you're out of, if you don't go and cheer for like a college team,
1,000%,
you're just done for the rest of your life.
That's why like high school football, I've obviously played high school football because I'm sick.
Right.
You can't play tackle football after the age of 18 anymore.
Well, no, you can.
You can in the 40
like those unk leagues.
Yeah, those unk leagues were sick. I take it back. That's cool.
But like, would you rather have your significant other be in a competitive cheerleading thing or be in an unk league football? Unk league football girlfriend or competitive cheerleading boyfriend?
I think the choice is obvious.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I support it. I think it's really hard to find love in the world today. And if your girlfriend wants you to support her in an adult co-ed cheerleading
what
league,
do you think she's doing for him sexually that he's doing all this?
I think you would not be able to imagine it or picture
it. Has to be like she has to be stringing him up by his ankles or something, like, because it doesn't make any sense.
And that's a good thing. Speaking of modern relationships, our second story of the week: a man has cryogenically frozen his wife, and then started dating a new woman years later.
Yep.
There's a lot to dive into here. This happened in China, the biggest continent we have. His wife had lung cancer in 20s. It's not a continent, it's a country. But it could be a continent.
It could be a continent. It's whatever you want it to be.
The point of the story is not that it's a continent.
Right.
You get what I'm saying.
I got hung up on a nitty-gritty
Izzy always corrects me on things.
He will say the craziest mispronunciation, just breeze past it. As if,
you got it.
Guys. We're straight white guys. We've never been told we can't do anything in our lives. Everything we've ever wanted to do has happened. I've never wanted to do something and I hit any sort of roadblock.
If I want China to be a continent, it will be a continent. All right, back to the story at hand. A Chinese man is facing backlash after he cryogenically froze his wife in 2017. She had lung cancer. He decided to freeze her and said, "We will wake you back up when there's a cure for this cancer."
Okay.
Very shortly after, he started dating a new woman, and he's receiving criticism. First thing I want to touch here is the industry of cryogenically freezing people.
Right.
Biggest racket of all time. Like, you could just charge, I don't know what, 50K, 100K a year and be like, it might work. We don't know yet.
Right.
Like, what if it doesn't ever work? You just made $1 million off of somebody and never woke up their dead spouse.
Yeah, but what if it did work? Like,
that's also cool.
That would be the funniest thing of all time. You paid $50,000 and you're like, I probably am not going to wake up. And then you wake up and it's like the year 3000.
Yeah.
You're like, oh my God, what? $50,000 was like nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. $50,000 in the year 3000 is like $1.
Yeah.
So
here's my thing. So did she die from the lung cancer?
I think she was basically she did not die, otherwise she wouldn't be cryogenically frozen.
Right.
But she was like on death's door.
Right.
So then she unfreezes and
in theory, she would unfreeze when there is a cure, and then they would fix her.
Right.
That's actually what I thought about this, but
the more important thing is that
never mind. He had his ex frozen after she died.
Okay, yeah.
So whatever, she's dead.
He doesn't know what he's fucking doing.
Wait, so time out. So he is freezing her with the understanding that she will come back to life.
He not only. It was like somewhat in the realm of possibility that like, yes, eventually we probably will find the cure to cancer.
Yes.
He is now like, we're not going to be able to heal her until we find a way to turn people into zombies. Also, even if they find a cure to cancer, he will die long before that.
This is the other thing is he's not going to be around.
Right.
So there's kind of two scenarios here. One where he freezes her and he wants her to come alive while he's still alive and then they can be together again.
Right.
Right? That's romantic. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Probably not likely going to happen.
Probably not likely.
But also, like, can she really get mad at him for spending the next 20 years with maybe a new girlfriend?
She can definitely get mad because she's going to come back and be like, oh my God, we did it. and he's gonna have like 8 kids with another woman.
It's like, oh,
he's
fuck.
like, oh,
I low-key like didn't. I totally forgot I did that.
I literally like I knew I was forgetting something.
Did I get drunk and
Phone.
cryogenically freeze my wife again?
Phone,
Fuck.
wallet, keys, cryogenically frozen wife. Oh,
But
shit.
then it would suck for then the new girlfriend to be left, but when he gets his old wife back.
This is
It's a very complicated
classic,
human dance of emotion.
Yeah, this is a classic case of just a guy kind of not thinking something. There's so many plot holes. Your wife's dead.
Yeah.
She's frozen. She has cancer.
Yeah.
You are not going to be alive probably by the time they figure it out.
And if you are, you're going to have to catch her up to speed on everything.
Yeah,
it's
it's going to be such a headache.
It's like, God, I can't explain Vine to you.
I know.
Okay? If you don't understand Vine, nothing makes sense.
Well, like Liquid Glass came out after she was like
course, and
already
that's-
dead.
that's
so
a huge
her, like
thing.
her, her iPhone interface is going to be like way behind everyone else's.
Yeah, it's like, it's almost not even worth it.
Yeah, I think that this guy's a dumb guy.
Yeah.
But
The dumbest
love
guy
makes
in the
you love
entire
makes you do
continent.
crazy things.
Yeah.
Love makes you do crazy things. Makes you freeze your dead wife.
And it makes you go to an adult co-ed cheerleading event.
It makes you do all sorts of things.
Speaking of love, this is might be the love episode. Our next story.
Oh, let's go.
This has been going viral. A woman tweeted green flags in a man's apartment. At this point, it has over 6 million views. I'm going to
Okay.
list these green flags. Tell me, close your eyes. Tell me if you have them or not.
Okay.
Don't look ahead. Every few months, by the way, something goes viral like this.
Right.
Where it's like, I ain't dating a man who takes me to this place. All right, green flags in a man's apartment. Number 1, expensive candles.
I mean, what's expensive?
Over $20.
I have that.
Okay. Nice hand soap.
Is Mrs. Myers nice?
No.
I'll say no. No.
Okay.
I have three.
it's-
For the record, 3 bottles right now. I have 1 at each sink, 1 in the shower.
Number 3, actual toilet paper, not a single ply situation.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
a guy.
man,
I also
you-
have a bidet.
You do be shitting.
In case you ladies want to get nice and clean. Come on.
Walking green flag. No clothes on the floor.
Check. My cleaning people are at my house right now. So
Wow.
there will be 0 clothes. when I
Epic.
get home.
I'm-
Then for the record, I keep them off the floor.
Got
I actually
it.
just bought a new hamper. It's wicker, in case anyone was
Dude,
wondering.
you are really...
So I'm fucking... This also feels like the bare... We're adults. Your clothes are on
no
the floor.
clothes on the floor is... when I was like your age, I was guilty of just having a really small New York City apartment. When I
Yeah.
met my wife, clothes all over the place.
The only time there are clothes on the floor or when I'm laying out a nice outfit for the next day.
I love that your eyes are still closed, by the way.
Told me to
I know.
you told me to close
You
them.
can open them.
Okay.
Actually, I kind of prefer it closed, but keep them open.
Okay.
You got sparkling eyes. Number 5, no dishes in the sink. That's not necessarily on you.
If it was up to me, there would be no dishes in the sink. There currently there are no dishes in the sink.
Right.
Again, cleaning people there.
because of you.
No, there are none of mine. I can tell you that much. Can tell you that much. Looking at you, Stimmel twins.
You live with twins.
Yeah.
Are they identical?
I think they were at one point.
Got it. Yeah, I have my friends' brothers are like that.
Yeah.
It sounds fake, but it's real. Who's like, did one of them get in great shape and the other's like kind of not?
They're both in good shape.
Okay.
One is absolutely yoked.
Yeah. That's sick. Because you're like, you had the genes, bro. This was possible.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyways. All right. Number 6, uses face wash. Bonus points if it's not 3-in-1. Are there 3-in-1 face washes? No.
That's just
just
a
body soap.
guy who is just kind of going through life half-assed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use face wash.
Okay. Wow, dude, you are
I haven't found the
greener
right
flag than I am.
I haven't found the right one though because my skin is very sensitive and every one that I've gone through kind of makes it either red or dry.
Same.
But we're working on
The
it.
Irish curse. Number 7, owns a hairbrush.
I own many hairbrushes.
I don't have a hairbrush. I just go like this.
I have a wet brush. Does that count?
Yeah, that's yeah.
What is a wet brush?
It's like a brand.
It's like a girl. It's kind of like just for like us girly pop.
It's like
Oh,
for
yeah.
girls.
I thought it was a hairbrush that was just always wet.
It's like, what is this for?
This is like mildew on
Soaking.
this. Plants that are alive.
I have 5 plants in my room.
Dude, you are a walking
But
green
I will
flag.
say, there is one that is holding on for dear life, and I should have just sent him out to the wild. And
Yeah.
I am refusing.
We're
to
kind of
admit
like that
he's
too.
dead.
Yeah. It's tough. I wish plants could talk. The stories they would tell.
Oh my God.
Number 9, wine glasses that are not stolen from a bar.
Yeah, I have plenty of wine glasses.
Yeah, that's.
But I also that's like The way,
I don't
the
know if I had
reason.
wine glasses. Like, I met my wife when I was 25. I don't know if I
Yeah.
had wine glasses. I had cups that I would put wine in.
That's
Well, my mom.
not the same at all.
So you didn't have wine
So you didn't have wine glasses.
I will say, me having wine glasses
Yeah.
is probably a red flag because it is a result of how much I like to drink wine.
Got it.
So it's
Yeah.
not like
Yeah,
I
you-
have them as like
To, like,
oh, like in
host
case
a
there's guests
wine-
over. It's like
Right.
I'm pouring myself a goblet of a deep red and taking it under my covers like Harry Potter and the
Wait,
Prisoner
you're
of
bringing a
Azkaban
glass of wine into bed?
more times than I'd care to
Wow.
admit.
You're kind of
Risky.
a risky man. Number 10, clean sheets that smell like detergent, not boy. How often are you cleaning your sheets? If I
Every other Wednesday, a new pair of sheets goes.
Dude, you are.
good.
I'm really impressed with you. I really am.
Just
I
got a
would
new
never
pair
do
of
it.
flannel sheets for the winter.
Wow.
Cozy vibes.
Come on.
More than 2 things in the fridge. None of them expired.
Okay, you got
That's
me on.
tough because you got roommates.
You
but-
got me on the last thing. I made cookies last night. I went to pour myself a nice glass of whole milk. Expired on the 7th. So
Did you
I have
drink it?
stuff. I have stuff. No, I have
Yeah.
stuff that is probably expired. I have lots of things. Not most of them. Not food. I have a lot.
Yeah.
I have Diet Coke. I have Pacifico. I have seltzer.
Big
And
liquid guy.
and I have what's something that's like edible in there.
Pickles?
Probably no. Like does salsa count?
Yeah, salsa.
I'm a
counts. Does
freezer
salsa go
guy.
bad?
Yes, but
Yeah.
like probably like around the same time that guy's wife like thaws out. I'm beer, soda, and seltzer, and then but I'm mostly freezer or Postmates guy.
Wow.
Because if I have fresh food, it's gonna go bad.
That's fair. Like,
don't really
that's why
cook.
I hate buying fresh food.
9 out of 10's pretty good though.
Izzy, as a woman, if you meet a man, is anything on this list like a non-negotiable? Like if he does not use face wash, you're out. for
No, honestly,
example.
I feel like these are a little like the clean sheets. Number 10, that one's a pretty big deal. 'Cause I
Yeah.
feel like a lot of boys have boy smelling.
Well, it's also like,
sheets.
Why
I
would
don't
you- like,
clean
that's
my
for
I
you.
don't clean my sheets though.
What?
I don't. I didn't never really did. I do now, like because my wife and I.
You
do it.
didn't clean your sheets?
I mean, I did, but I would forget.
Hey, we all have off,
No, but, like,
off
it would-
days.
it
The
would be
question
every
is like
3 months. Like I would.
oh,
do
that's
it.
disgusting.
It is disgusting. I was a busy guy. I had a lot going on.
In college, probably didn't change my sheets more than
you want to hear a
twice.
crazy story about my brother's friend in college? First day of freshman year, his mom sets him up in his room. She puts 8 fitted sheet over his bed,
fantastic move.
and she's like, just rip them off and throw them out when
Yeah.
it gets
brilliant.
dirty. And it's like, no, it's not brilliant. By,
No, it is.
Yes, it
by
is.
month
No.
2, they're all going to be soaking like
soaking.
the sweat is going to like
Why are they
the
so-
dirt
How
is
sweaty are you getting in bed?
okay, fine. But the dirtiness level is going to seep through to the bottom layer. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
No.
Maybe like I like her like
I like your thinking.
Yeah, it's like NBA like warm up pants.
Yeah, just
Like before a girl gets in, he's like
oh, we're on sheet number 4.
he's like come on. He likes her so much he takes off like 3.
you're gonna reel
He's
down
been
to the
aging like a
bottom.
fine wine.
Anything else on this that's a deal breaker?
I think
Izzy?
like all of these things.
these are like nice to haves.
these
green
are
flags.
all like pluses.
Yeah.
I think if Izzy, correct me if I'm wrong, the only 2 that are, or the only handful that really matter are clean sheets, no dishes in the sink,
Yeah.
or like no
Yeah.
dirt, no crazy dirty dishes,
Right.
and then like buy normal fucking toilet paper. Like
Yeah.
unless
It's
I
his money issue.
understand that like there are some people where that you can't allocate money towards that, but if he's like out at the bars
Yeah.
and like balling out, and then you go back to his apartment, it's like.
Yes.
One ply toilet paper. If you
When
can
I
see
was-
your hand
when-
through it,
yes.
leave that apartment.
When I was
ladies.
broke, this was a broke boy tip.
Yeah.
Steal it from your office.
yeah,
Steal it from the gym.
yeah,
Put in the work.
right.
Right. If
Yeah.
you can't afford it, you know.
I mean, how much cheaper is one ply? Like a lot, right?
Toilet
Maybe you
paper-
could look at it as like resourceful, and it's like he's gonna take me. He's gonna like take me on nice dates with that extra.
Because he's saving so
$6.45.
much money.
He's
from
saving so
toilet
much money on the
paper.
Well, it depends on how much he's
Buy.
pooping, but it's
Yeah,
like he could be
he's-
sending he's saving like $20
Work
a
from home.
month. Yeah.
Here's the thing. I don't love. this is a reasonable thing.
Right.
I don't love when things like this go viral where they're like, my must-haves in a man, 6'2", blah, blah, blah.
The average person is fine with most things as long as you're not a dirty, gross person.
All right. Story number 4. Let's keep it in the bedroom realm.
Right.
Adolf Hitler, study came out recently, likely had a micropenis in just one ball. Did you see this news?
I did.
Rusty?
I saw it.
Any initial thoughts? Like, do you think this impacts his legacy at all? Do you think his reputation can survive that?
Oh, man. I mean, and what a legacy he did have. So, yeah, I don't know if he can afford to take this. I would say, like, yeah, obviously.
Yeah, I was
obviously
like,
we fight like
a micropenis is defined as a phallus measuring less than 2 inches.
Soft or hard?
Hard.
Oh, okay.
And soft.
I mean,
it depends on how cold the pool is.
My penis is not 2 inches soft, so it's like, like that's
2 inches.
It almost makes me want to stand with him.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? No,
not all people with micropenises are bad. This is a bad reflection on the micropenis.
Yeah,
community.
here's my thing: is like there's
plenty of guys like Rusty that have candles in their apartment,
and this isn't like a ha. I have a small penis thing. Let's get real here for a second. I think he's if 2 inches soft is a micropenis, then I think there are I know a lot of guys. Guys.
It is extremely weather dependent, underwear dependent.
So what
But I will say is like it is kind of a funny like ricochet shot. Like the guy died in theory 60 years ago.
Right.
It's like, why are you guys bringing this back up? Hasn't my name been dragged through the mud? Not that I'm defending Hitler, but I'm
this
like
just in Hitler's name dragged through the mud.
No, it's just funny to be like, damn, I've really been dead 6 years, and now you guys are like bringing this shit up again too. Like,
it is funny because it's like, yeah, okay, he had that. He also killed 6 million Jews.
Right.
So I think we should probably be focusing more on that.
Now that there is been a rise in people being like, Hitler is not that bad, which obviously is bad. We don't believe that, but that has been a thing online. It's like I think it'd be funny if someone's like, oh, I was down for Hitler with everything, but once I found out they had a micropenis, I'm out on that.
Yeah, I think that this is good for like, you know how there are these communities of like neo-Nazis?
Yes.
And maybe this will, you know, there are ladies in those groups that maybe like idolize him or whatever. They will see this and be like, oh, what?
Oh, yeah. And for that reason,
never
I'm out.
mind.
For all the other reasons.
They're like, oh, gross.
Yeah, we are anti-Hitler for everything, but we are pro-micropenis community. I think that's where we're standing on this.
So he famously always was like, I don't have a girlfriend because I'm married to Germany. It would be, but he had this secret girlfriend. We all know about her,
yeah,
right?
Can
you imagine the first time she pulled his pants down? I was like, oh, what? The Fuhrer?
The Fuhrer?
This is what we're talking about?
Yeah.
She was like, I was expecting a howitzer.
A howitzer.
And it's just you got a little Luger down there.
Germany's lucky. Yeah, I mean, like, this is also these things where, like, there's, like, always, like, a cliche. Like, if short guy, like, Napoleon syndrome.
Right.
Hitler's micropenis syndrome.
Yeah,
it is nice when these things are proved true.
Can I get a tall hung dictator to get a little heat off my back? It's like... Just because I'm not 6'5" and I have a slightly below average penis size doesn't mean I'm gonna do anything bad.
Right? Exactly. That's where I think we landed on the appropriate response.
I want a tall hung. I want the next dictator that arrives, and obviously I hope there never is one again.
Yeah.
I want the next one to be 6'5", jacked, can palm a basketball, and he is hung like a horse.
And then it's like, okay, now people with huge dicks are all bad people.
Now we know that we. Yeah,
right.
Thank you.
And now is the rise of micro.
Yes.
Our fifth story of the week: Democratic Our fifth story. I was going to Democratic Republican.
Democratic Republican. Both sides are in shame tonight as a.
We're going after both sides.
Independent Brad Sherman.
Our fifth story of the week. Democratic Representative Brad Sherman, a congressman from California, was caught looking at porn on a flight, and he has blamed the Twitter X algorithm for this. Go down to some of these salacious bits. Okay. His seatmate was taking pictures of him.
Nice.
He is standing, he's a man who's about 80 years old, standing open-mouthed gaping at scantily clad women.
Let's avoid the word gaping, but yeah, sure. His mouth is open.
The caption says, Brad Sherman was caught with his mouth agape, ogling women in various states of undress. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Rich vocabulary. Mm-hmm. to be fair to this guy,
Oh, it's like he has like a slideshow up. What is
he's
he
like
doing?
he says that he was scrolling Twitter and it was just on his For You page, but he's doing like the iPad, like you know when like old people have an iPad and they're like,
Just their brain shuts off for it.
this is when you give your iPad to like the kid at the dinner table, like.
Walking in on my dad playing Words with Friends on his iPad, and it's like you look like you're gonna die any moment.
Yeah, the sounds coming out of your body are unbelievable.
Yeah,
I mean, to be fair to this guy,
right.
Twitter, if you start liking the wrong tweets, all the algorithms are like this.
We've all been there.
It can quickly become extremely risque. Like, this is like when Sydney Sweeney posted that picture of her like in the shirtless dress. I'm like, I'm on Instagram now.
I'm
like,
at a Chipotle. Right
yeah, like I'm flying on a flight next to one of my delegates.
You have to know though, if you're what's his name, Ben Johnson?
No, that's the coach of the Bears.
Brad Sherman. If you're Brad Sherman, you have to be smarter than to open Twitter on a flight. Twitter
Agreed.
is almost exclusively
And also-
people dying or hardcore porn. He's falling for OnlyFans ads. Also, look.
Also, like on an iPad is crazy. On an iPad, brightness all the way up.
Full brightness, your mouth is the most open anyone's mouth has ever been.
It's not a good look.
Do you think that
even if he's like looking at like even if he's doing work, like confidential state secrets, like your seatmate can read that.
He's like, oh my God. I mean, here's the thing.
He looks almost
Do you think,
disgusted.
it's like, what if he's like, there's a bill that's going to clean up Twitter and whatever, and he's just doing his due diligence, and that's not a look of horniness. That is a look of disgust.
Yes, and he's like, this is why we have to change things in the world. He did kind of switch this to political. This was nothing more than scrolling through Twitter, and unfortunately, Elon Musk has ruined the algorithm to give people that they don't ask for a subscribe to.
Yeah.
I think you are engaging with it. My feed does not necessarily look like that.
I think.
I also am going to say shout out to the person that took a picture of him sitting next to him and then posted this and knew who that person was. I couldn't tell you what a California congressman looks like.
No.
I'd be like, horny old guy next to me.
Yeah. Horny bastard. Looking at OnlyFans model. You're I mean, he's infatuated with what's happening on his iPad right there.
Yeah.
I think that
like I'm embarrassed to watch a rated R movie on a plane and there's like a nude scene.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, oh my God. Or
I
like
will
when you're, like,
cover
watching your
my
phone.
screen.
Yeah.
Or I'll skip past like if there's some kissing happening in my movie,
Yeah.
double tap, get out of here. I think you have to be smarter than that, because the second, it's not like he has one picture. If there was one picture, I'd be like, oh my God, he scrolled it and then he immediately left, and that's all the only picture the guy could get. He was scrolling long enough for the guy next to him to go, oh my God, is he doing this? Think about it for probably 5 minutes. Like, am I going to be able to get a picture of this? And then it happened so many times that he got like 6 or 7 pictures.
Yeah.
You were watching.
6, 7.
You were. Oh.
Just brings the conversation to a screeching halt.
Yeah. I don't know. I think that, you know what, this is fucking America, and you can do whatever you want. I think you can
To be fair,
do
this is not a crime. So,
Not a crime.
like, what are you going to do? Kick him out of Congress?
Sue me.
Right.
Sue me.
They're releasing the
If
Epstein
watching-
files this week. There's going to be much worse things with
Yeah.
these, and nothing's going to happen to those people.
Look at that picture of that ad of Epstein to the right. It's pretty
Also, I will say, like,
pretty
yeah,
baller.
there you go. This is a New York Post headline. Jeffrey Epstein had a tiny, quote, extremely deformed penis.
Old
says his
news.
victim. Yeah.
We already knew that. If you've watched the documentary, they say it's egg-shaped. And that it
Shaped
has,
like a lemon.
Yeah.
How is a penis shaped like a lemon?
I guess
We have really found...
me and the boys after one Coors Light.
tomorrow's problem.
Yeah, he was probably not a very good guy.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
thanks for
before we let
having
you
me
go,
on.
who do you've been following the Trump Bubba thing?
Yeah, of course.
Who do you think Bubba is?
I don't know.
Bubba Watson?
I don't know.
Bubba Gump Shrimp?
I have a couple. I was laughing very hard. Did you see Epstein's brother went on the news
Yes.
and was like, whatever me and Jeff were talking about that's none of your business. He was
like-
like, we were not talking about Clinton. You're like, oh, in his head, people were gonna be like, oh,
oh, that's fine.
my
Yeah,
bad,
yeah.
dude.
That's the best way to get rid of a political
Yeah.
scandal is just being vague.
I
and
think it
opening
was
up
the
to more.
horse.
The horse?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's also
What's
funny
the
that,
best
like,
option?
why is his brother... I would never like be emailing with my brother like, hey, you got those like risky photos of other men getting blowjobs. I don't know.
You don't understand power dynamics, and that's why you'll never be a billionaire. You don't understand the art of the art of blackmailing.
Yeah.
What's the best option? Willie and I were talking about this yesterday. Would you rather it? Because if it comes out, I need to see it. Like, I will look at it.
The photo? Yeah.
Would you rather have it be Clinton or the horse named Bubba?
Clinton. I think that'd be fucking...
It would just
blow up the whole thing. Like, everything would just be...
Do you think we'd be like...
I don't know if I want to see that. I would love to see the Clinton thing.
Do you think if it did come out and it was Trump blowing Clinton, everyone would just be like, all right, we should just go back to the drawing board. Like, let's just rework how this politics thing goes.
I mean, that's such a good... Like, what actually would happen if that's what happened? Nothing.
That's what's so frustrating is literally it'd be cool for it'd be hilarious for like an afternoon.
Yeah.
And then we just go back to doing whatever.
I feel like Trump would just like own it. And just be like, yeah, sucked him dry.
Yeah, he'd be
slurped on that.
Do you think
shit.
he'd go on offense?
Yeah, he'd be like you wish I sucked you off.
I made him come in 30 seconds.
No, bro busted quick. It was crazy.
I think that if it came out, we would all get drone striked simultaneously. The whole country.
Which would be nice. I mean, I would rather...
Put me out of my misery.
I would rather die from that than be the only person to survive from that. Like, I'm now the only survivor.
You come out of an apocalyptic wasteland and it's just you, Trump, and Clinton. And they're like,
Suck
get
job
over
city.
here. They're like, there's only one type of currency in this new world. And it's, you know what it is.
I think it's a good note to end on. Rusty, thank you so much for stopping by.
I don't know what that was all about, but thank you.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Rusty, for hopping on. And now for a quick word from our sponsor, Cash App. Izzy, do you have Cash App?
Yes.
Of course you do, because you're like the coolest chick in the entire freaking school, dude.
In the whole school.
Of course you are. And if you don't have Cash App, literally, what you doing? What WYD? If you weren't up to speed already, Cash App is more than just a safe way to send and receive money. It's also a card where you can unlock a ton of perks without all the fees. Enjoy benefits like exclusive early access to nationwide concert pre-sales, Kendrick Lamar, The Weeknd, Sabrina Carpenter, to name a few. Have you heard of Sabrina Carpenter?
Who is that?
She's insane. But you could go to that if you have the Cash App card. Plus discounts on everyday purchases and popular brands you're already spending your money on. Cash App also adds security to your money by declining suspicious card transactions and sending you a notification to make sure the payment is really you. If your card is ever lost and stolen, you can lock it with just one tap right in the app. Plus, and guys, this is the best part, for a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code FRIDAY10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Banking services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sudden Bank, member FDIC. Discounts provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. And now, back to the episode.
Visit. That's what you said.
Thank you, Rusty, for hopping on. It's time to kick the episode over to our new man in the field correspondent, Strider Wilson, who visited Chili's this week to see what all the buzz was about around the Wicked Margaritas. Strider, take it away.
Thank you, Jack. Here we are outside of Chili's at happy hour, where I am every single weekday night by myself. Except tonight, things are a little bit different. Apparently, there's a new margarita on the menu inspired by a featured film, Wicked. There's a good margarita and a bad margarita. I don't know how a bad margarita could be good for business, but let's go try it and find out. Also, let's go find out what this movie is. What is this movie? Like any good reporter, I like to get my hands dirty with the story. Really get to know what I'm digging into. Hands-on research. As I sat down in my sturdy plush leather booth with an excellent view of the restroom and jukebox, I grabbed the menu, and something caught my eye immediately. The pink margarita. It was advertised as the Good Witch Marg, while the green was simply the Witch's Brew Marg. Curiosity rose within me. Did that mean that the pink one was good, while the green one was bad? Perhaps the answer lay at the bottom of these glasses, and my triple dipper appetizer sampler. As I filled my belly with delicious, moderately priced fried food and sugared mixed drinks, I hoped to find an answer, but sadly I couldn't. Both margaritas tasted good. Sure, they each had their differences, their own strengths and weaknesses. They were perhaps products of their environment and their choices, but still, I enjoyed them both. Maybe I was missing something. Maybe the answer lies not in the promotion of the food or the drinks, but in the meaning of the movie itself. It was time to find out more.
Do you know that this is based on a movie? Yeah. Apparently they're based on a movie. Is it one of those movies you got to kind of have a marg to enjoy?
Oh, yeah.
Really? I never heard of this. There's apparently a movie out called Wicked, and then these cocktails are based on that.
After some investigating and pounding the pavement of Chili's flawless floor plan, I was lucky enough to find a true Wicked expert who told me what the film was all about.
The first one just hit harder.
So there's two movies.
Yes!
What?
The university that they go to is called Shiz.
Oh, it's like Hogwarts.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
I was asking myself what type of shiz is in these cocktails, you know?
It's a movie truly about friendship, I would say. So,
Is Liam Neeson in it by any chance?
I don't think he makes an appearance in this one.
Neither of the witches are Liam Neeson's daughter, and he's not trying to get them back?
I think that's a different one.
The film was about something that had proven to be elusive for me for years: friendship. As a full-time, self-proclaimed alpha male and part-time Gemini, I'm often described as a lone wolf, a solo act in the concert of life. It never truly bothered me until today. If I can't understand friendship, then how can I understand the Chili's Wicked Margarita promotion? It was time to change and make some friends.
I'm a Liam Neeson guy. Yeah? I like to be in traffic on the freeway in utter silence. It's kind of like what I like to do.
It didn't prove easy at first. The social cobwebs of solidarity took a few times to clear off. I started to learn that I wasn't everyone's cup of tea. Hurtful, true, necessary. But eventually something started to click with my waiter, Mark. We hit it off. And soon, I had a friend all to myself.
I might call my wife, see if she'd be down to have you over for a one-on-one hang sometime. No pressure.
Finally, I could understand the point of Wicked, the point of Chili's, the point of the green and pink margaritas. Until disaster struck. Mark turned out to be, well, two-faced. A man who stretched himself thin. I turned my back on him for a second and bam, he was making new friends. Someone that I thought was good turned out to be evil, bad. How's that possible? How could I be sure that Mark loved me as a friend when he clearly spread his love to dozens of other patrons in that Chili's? How could I ever trust again?
Because it's tough. Which one's supposed to be bad and which is supposed to be good?
So this is supposed to be we call it the witch's food, not bad.
Oh.
And that's the good one.
That makes sense because, I mean, can a drink be inherently good or inherently bad?
Well, can. I love both of them.
Maybe Mark wasn't evil. Maybe Mark was just doing his job. Maybe he had enough room in his heart for me and a world of others. Maybe Mark was just a guy doing his best with the cards he was dealt. And maybe I should give him just a little more grace.
What is good? What is bad? Do you find out at the end of the movie?
I don't want to give anything away.
She didn't have to spoil the ending of Wicked. I already knew what was true in my heart. None of us are truly good or evil, green or pink. We're all just misunderstood apes, trying to do our best in a society that doesn't always let us. It's not about whether we are green or pink on the outside. It's about what we are on the inside.
I think the pink one's better.
Reporting for the Daily Friday, I'm Strider Wilson. See you next Friday at Chili's.
All right, thank you, Strider. Very informative. The biggest news of the week is that we have our second sponsor ever, ExpressVPN. Give it up for ExpressVPN.
Yeah.
I love ExpressVPN. Going online without ExpressVPN is like forgetting to mute yourself on a Zoom meeting. Do you really want your coworkers to hear you trash talking them? No, you don't. Trust me. Why do you need ExpressVPN? Because it keeps your browsing safe. ExpressVPN reroutes 100% of your traffic through secure, encrypted servers so your ISP can't see your browsing history. That's why we love ExpressVPN, the safety and security when browsing the internet. 3 reasons why I love ExpressVPN. My top 3. Number 1, it now has the lowest price ever. It plan starts at just $3.49 a month. That's 12 cents a day. How about that for some math? Number 2, it hides your IP address, all right? Making it very difficult for third parties to track your activity online. That's a big deal. And most importantly, it's easy to use. I'm not very smart. Izzy's even less smart. Even she could figure it out. Fire up the app and click one button to get protected. That's all it takes with ExpressVPN. Guys, secure your online data today by visiting expressvpn.com/lawler. That's expressvpn.com/LAWLER to find out how you can get up to 4 extra months. expressvpn.com/lawler. And now, back to the episode. Guys, we're going to wrap up the episode with our favorite segment of the week, the Friday Awards. Who is the winner of this week's awards? Izzy, we got a lot of good options here.
We do.
Is there any award that you'd specifically want to start with? Just kind of looking at the roadmap here.
Let's start with worst way to get broken up with.
Worst way to get broken up with of the week. It's got to go to the man who was dating a woman in Japan for 3 years, and she broke up with him because she was proposed to by her AI chatbot. So to get your girl stolen by a computer, that's pretty tough. AI is coming for our jobs. They're also coming for our girls. Watch out. Pretty tough. The virtual character was named Klaus. It proposed, she accepted, and ended a 3-year relationship with a real partner. That's tough. How do you take that?
This diva's like crying and everything.
I know. She's really emotional about it.
She's into it.
I wish I could understand it. Unfortunately, it is in Japanese. But it seems like she's very emotional. She's very upset. Question for you. If you went on a first date with a guy and it was like, how'd your last relationship end? And you're like, oh no, like we just didn't get along. And he's like, my fiance left me for an AI chatbot.
You know, that honestly makes him look bad too. Like,
yeah.
How bad could he have been?
That's tough for him because like now he has to like come back from that.
Right. Yeah. Like he must have been a really bad boyfriend for her to go to a chatbot. Or actually, maybe
I don't know, but like the
insane
chatbot is just telling her this is a her thing. Don't you dare blame the man in this situation. All right, our second Friday award, the Unks of the Week. This was my favorite clip that I've seen in Q4. That's what I'll say. We have 4 gentlemen at the Detroit Pistons game just dancing on stage. This is the kind of crew I need in my life. Just 4 middle-aged men in their late 50s just rocking and fucking rolling at halftime. There's nothing I can say that would make this clip cooler than it is. These guys are awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to tell my kids this was the Wiggles or something. Like, look at them.
Dude, if this was my dad, I'd be so fucking proud. I am proud of my dad. I think my dad's a great guy. But if he was doing this shit, I'd be even more proud.
Yeah, it was badass.
Okay, food innovation of the week. This has got to go to Monster Energy, which is set to release a new female-focused energy drink called Flirt, FLRT. It's coming in 4 flavors: berry tempting, guava lava, strawberry fling, sunset squeeze. Have you been like craving a female-focused energy drink?
I was like waiting for, no, isn't there like 12 million of them too?
Yeah,
already?
there's like so many flavors. There's like pink Monster. Not that all girls like pink, but like this is a new way to be a performative male. Is you just drink this Flirt. You drink the Flirt drink while you're reading like feminist literature at a cafe.
Are you the target audience? You think you're gonna purchase it?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I start drinking this around my wife. She's like, wow, I didn't know you're so sensitive. No, good for Monster. Opening up the energy community to all genders. Thank you for doing that. Okay, this was also a really cool clip. Sports innovation of the week. We head over to Saudi Arabia, to the Dubai Baseball United League, where relief pitchers come in from the bullpen on a camel. Savannah Bananas, take that. It's pretty cool. There's not a lot of jobs for camels today, right? I mean, this is equivalent to like being like a police horse, right? This is a good job for camels.
I'm glad they're finally doing something for them.
Do you think they're honored?
Totally. Look at them. This one looks like so proud. His little chin is up and everything.
Yeah, he's holding his head high.
He's holding his head high.
Honestly, more sports should just do fun shit. Sports are supposed to be fun. Do cool shit like that all the time.
Totally.
All right, I want to end the episode with what I thought was the bop of the week. Ice Spice dropped a new single for the SpongeBob movie music video called Big Guy. We're just going to fucking play that shit now and let you enjoy it for the rest of the time. This is the world that we live in today. People are shitting this online. This is a great song. SpongeBob, Big Guy, SquarePants. Actually, kind of forgot it. Hold on. SpongeBob, pants okay. SpongeBob big guy pants okay. SpongeBob big guy pants okay. What does SpongeBob big guy pants okay mean?
You don't get it?
Yeah, I guess I'm too old.
That's so weird of you.
Yeah, keep your secrets.
Yeah.
All right, guys, that's all the news that was fit to podcast this week. Have an incredible weekend. And guys, as always, go Jets. We're doing it.